There is nothing greater for a parent than to look into the smiling eyes of their child, watching them play, learn, and grow with confidence. However, accidents can happen at any moment, some more severe than others. Over 280,000 children right here in the United States are burned each year. What if it were your child? What would you do? Where would you turn? Burn Children Recovery Foundation offers the hope and support families need when presented with such a crisis. Michael Mathis, founder and president of the BCRF, has devoted his life to making a difference in the lives of burned children and their families. Severely burned at 11 years of age, Michael's life changed overnight.
When I entered the hospital, they took all the mirrors out of the rooms. They took any kind of reflective things because of how badly burned I was. And it was a good month before my eyesight came back, because when the explosion blew up, I had my eyes open. So when the gas hit me, it damaged my eyes really bad, and I was told I'd never see again. And I was laying on bed and I'm thinking about my life. And I really don't understand what burn means. When you're blind and you're feeling pain and people ripping bandages off you and they're telling you you're burned at 12, and you're blind, you don't understand the trauma you're going through. Well, it was about a month later and someone brought the wrong tray for my lunch. And so they took it back and they had these plastic white ones, which were reflectant. Well, this other nurse came in, she brought a chrome one in. And I'd never seen myself. This was a month later. Very horrifying. My chin was on my chest, my eyes were wide open, my lips were pulled down, my missing ear. I was very horribly burned, but I didn't know it. And as I lifted that lid, I kind of seen a reflection, and I didn't think anything about it at the time. So I ate my lunch, continued to live in this little world. And next thing I did, I put this up and sat down. All of a sudden I see my reflection. I picked it up. It was very powerful. The first thing I said to myself is, oh my God, I'm a monster. And, and I said, who's gonna love me? And it was powerful. At that moment, I thought my life was over, because I truly thought that I wasn't gonna be a father. I didn't think I was gonna have a life. I felt that I was so horrifying that I couldn't even walk out in public. You know, as I continued to heal, having surgeries, I went to Shriners Hospitals. I went through 64 surgeries. Very difficult time to fly back and forth by yourself, looking like I did. But it taught me some lessons, gave me some tools, and gave me some strengths. So what we started doing, we started contacting Shriners Hospitals, all of them, and all trauma centers, and telling them that we're targeting the children that are hidden. We're targeting the kids that are really badly burned, that don't have much of a chance. Because there's not many kids that were burned worse than me. And I felt that because of my story that I could help them get out of their house and live full lives.
The Burn Children Recovery Foundation is a nonprofit organization that has helped more than 103,000 children heal and lead productive lives. The foundation offers unique support from experienced burn survivors who understand the trauma the children go through. Having experienced it firsthand, counselors and staff provide the personal insight that helps children transition from victim to survivor.
I've been through pretty much everything that they are going to go through or have been through or are going through right now. And using that, I know what they're feeling and how they're thinking, and I can help them through that.
I was burned when I was 6 months old, so the factor that I haven't really had to deal with is the post-traumatic. So that's the one area where I'm able to actually learn some from them. But when it comes to just dealing with how people perceive you in the community and how you can respond to negative responses to how you look and that, it's in building confidence, that's where I'm able to step in and share with them what my experiences are and different ways to handle situations as they come up throughout their life, and how to try not to let it be a barrier, you know, for their lives, but more of like they can learn from their experience, and it can create a lot of great opportunities for them.
The foundation offers many programs, with significant focus being shared between the Phoenix House and Camp Phoenix. The Phoenix House serves as a home away from home, where children receive counseling and assistance before attending camp or receiving medical treatment. The 9-bed recovery center concentrates on helping the child acclimate back into a society that responds to burn survivors in many different ways, both emotionally and physically. Camp Phoenix provides an opportunity for children recovering from burn injuries to meet other survivors and be in a secure and comfortable setting where they can just be kids. The camp provides a week full of friendship, sharing, and activities that offer physical and mental challenges, invoking a feeling of accomplishment.
I broke down just 2 days ago, just watching the kids running around. Davey, in particular, the guy, I think he's 90% or 96% burned, and he's got one of the best attitudes at camp. I don't know how he does it. I try to put myself in his shoes, and just sitting there watching him and interact with people, and he's an amazing athlete for what he has to work with. No functioning fingers, and one heel, one leg's turned down. I don't think he's got a fibula. I think he just has a tibula in his leg. And he's playing kickball and basketball, and I tried to put myself in his shoes, and I said, how would I feel about myself? And it just kind of tore me down and made me realize that I don't think I'm as strong as any one of these kids emotionally, or just comfortable, I guess, with my body as they can be. So.
Campers are encouraged to share their personal stories about how they were injured. These stories often come openly because of the accepting environment that has been built. Again, an important part of the healing process.
What do the firefighters do?
They help burn people. And whoever's in a fire, they rush to, and then the firefighters rush and they get in the fire and help the people try to get out.
Is that what happened? Did they help you get out?
No, I ran out myself. They carried my sister out. And then they asked my dad at the hospital if he wanted to hold my sister Brittany. He said yeah, and they took off all of her life support and everything. And if they wouldn't take off the life support and everything, my sister wouldn't have died.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be a fireman. They saved me, and I'd like to be one to save other people. A lot of other people that has been burnt.
Campers soon realize that Camp Phoenix is a safe place where they are accepted for who they are on the inside and not the physical shell that the world sees. Most of all, camp is a place to have fun, learn new things, find acceptance, and build self-esteem. Although located in the Northwest, the foundation helps children from all across America to recover and live full and active lives. Each year, there are children turned away from the program due to lack of funding. The foundation has built the hopes and dreams of a happy life in so many children. But in order to reach all of the 280,000 children burned each year in the United States, we need your help. Our goal is to offer outreach programs to every child injured in a fire, work with every hospital that treats them, and give hope to every family of a childhood burn victim. You can be part of this dream. You can help us change the world we live in to be more understanding and supportive to burn survivors. After all, kids just want to be kids. So we ask you to please open your heart to the children and their families who so desperately need our services. With your generous support, the Burn Children Recovery Foundation can make this dream become a reality. What'd you think about that?
You do this for a living? I'll be in my trailer.
She's a trailer?